10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4.
Welcome to Solved Online, the online business information solution service through legislation.gov.uk for all clients at all levels in all problems. Again, and today's topic will be Solved Online legislation update for business solutions and Imperial Institute Act 1925 summary. Very important. It will be a 15-minute program. Also, we'll have dictionary, which is to show the root meaning of words in law for business solutions. Again, Solved Online YouTube platform is the report on business solutions through legislation.gov.uk by reviewing and highlighting past and present acts. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to help build a global online business solution system on accountability, sustainability, and transparency in growth and protection. The motto Sold Online knows that there is no business like the king's business. As a giveaway will be given in the future online books. We provide solutions, discovery documents, proofs or demonstrations, direction, instruction, accuracy, and correction. Let's get to that 1,000 subscribers so you can start that online tutorial, webinar, seminar. To teach everyone how to, like I say, research like a lawyer, barrister, solicitor to gain the best solutions in their business, which is their life, to grow and to protect. And also, like I say, the number one place to be when it comes to your life business is legislation.gov.uk. And the parliamentary business is going on, and that's affecting your life day to day. So you have to always be, again, what they say, you have to always be
up to the time.
Up to the time. So now we're gonna go straight over to legislation.gov.uk so we can see what's going on. Any, like I say, new legislation. And go comment. So big up again, Monica Taylor, Grand Wednesday, Sold Online, knowledge to the masses. Again, appreciate for passing through always. And also, like I said, just let me just do this. Just send out big up NFTV also. So just pass broadcast quickly, then we're gonna get straight into it. Just about 1 more, and then that's it. Get into it now. All right. So now we're gonna start. So like I said, we're on that legislation.gov.uk website, and I know it's the best place for solutions. And I know, but it's very difficult. Like I say, you have to be doing this, day in and day out. You have to go to, like you have to constantly going to, saying that place where you can, learn how to research, and that is Solved Online. So like I said, we're gonna go and check to see if there's any new legislation. So at the home page. So now we're gonna go over to legislation published recently, and again there's for the UK statutory instruments. There's 2, so we're gonna go into the UK statutory instruments. So we're gonna click there. So again, there's 2. So the first one is the Air Navigation Restriction of Flying SCAT Emergency Revocation Regulations 2020. And the next one is also the Air Navigation Restriction of Flying CAT Emergency Regulations 2020. So that's really it when it comes to that. Very short, not that much going on, but I've seen there's a lot of flying restriction going on. But as you can see, that's really it. So Might be a short one. Might just even, like I say, just explain what a few more things, elaborate some more. Alright, so let's just get into it. We're gonna go into again the Imperial. I think this is a topic that could last a while still. So yeah. So again, the Imperial Institute, 1925. Again, we should know about these things and how important they are. And again, institute. These are again universities and colleges, schools. So you have the Imperial Institute. So again, it's like also a empire, but it's in a different format. Again, the economic is changing, the way things are, business is changing. So they have an institute. So very important to understand. So again, this Imperial Institute is also always and also based on again the imperial crown, the realm, again the Ethiopian constitution, the British Empire. These are all again connected. Again, this is again business, all business, but let's say this time it's being more again transformed into a different society. So now we're just gonna go through and see what you know it has to offer. It's showing you. So more enlightenment, just showing you what's going on. Then we're gonna go over and over, like so. We're gonna get into all the connections. So at least you could go through the acts when you need to in time to come. So yeah. So let's go. We're gonna get ready. We're gonna start now. So we're gonna start the Imperial Institute Act 1925, and it goes an act to amend the law with respect to the management of the Imperial Institute. So it's gonna briefly just gonna snap on the words on what it means. It goes whereas by the Imperial Institute Transfer Act 1902. So again, transfer, that means like I say, changing, move from one end to the other. And again, it's talking about managing, so it's very important to know. And it also, like I say, just go through. Again, so the institute is carried on under the Secretary of State for the colonies by an executive council constituted in accordance with the provisions of the Act of 1916. Like I say, this is after the war or while the war is going on for the purpose mentioned in the Act of 1902. So the Act of 1902 is very important, and such other similar purposes as the Secretary of State for the colonies made to determine having regards to the commercial, industrial, and educational interests of the empire, as you can see. So like I say, everything is changing. So it's morely commercial and educational. This is for the actual empire. So which empire are they talking about? And it should be should be known, but again, it may not be. So again, so we're gonna continue. So that's what again it was mainly built upon, the Imperial Institute for again commercial, industry, and educational interests of the empire. So everything, like I say, is consolidated. It's all going into one. And so now, like I say, just going down. It's a lot of documents, but it's really got to, like I say, overall. So it's all about it. Again, the empire, and you have again a certain bodies that do govern the empire, and like I say, this is all based at a higher hierarchy perspective. Imperial Economic Conference that was held in London. So these are all things to know, so they are still, operating at that level. Yeah, so like I said, it's gonna go through, continue, and there's also been a textual amendment. This is, more previous. That is the Commonwealth Institute Act 1958. So as you see, it's changing tides from, again, the imperial to the Commonwealth. So it's like so removing certain privileges and rights. So it goes the Imperial Institute trustees. The Commonwealth Institute trustees shall hold the Imperial Institute building and the endowment fund and all other properties for the time being vested in them for the purpose of this act or for any of those purposes to which the same may be applicable. So again, so as I show you again, it's just institute, again, holding certain funds for, again, the empire, for the imperial crown, and it's now being generated into, again, commercial use. So very important to know. There's number 3, the transfer of property to Secretary of the Department of Overseas Trade. So like I say, there's pure business going on at this moment. So like, as you know, that, like I say, this imperial body. So if you never know, now you know about the Imperial Institute. So again, it shows you application of property. So we're gonna go into this more and more. So like I say, it's the Imperial Institute as a endowment fund, again, which again has a collected, purpose or benefit. Yeah, and also the power of management, the responsibility. So the responsible minister shall take such steps, make such arrangement, and employ such person as he thinks necessary or expedient for carrying out his duty under this act. So, like I say, see that all the changes because of their powers. You could, under certain ministry, they could, employ people that has not the same interest. So so it's gonna, like I say, it's just giving you a rundown of, like I say, the whole Imperial Institute and the changes that's taking place. So again, this one, I mean, the last one, but it's very important to show you that, and it's got schedules as well. But it's very important. Power to vary provisions of Act. So His Majesty in Council may, if an agreement for the purpose is made with the governments of any of the countries mentioned in subsection 2 of this section, which for the time being are contributing towards the expenses of the Commonwealth Institute by order in council, vary the provisions this act, which prescribe the purpose of the Commonwealth Institute, regulate the management of the Commonwealth Institute, prescribe the constitution of the Board of Governors, provided that before a draft of any such order is submitted to His Majesty in Council, it shall be laid before each House of Parliament for a period of not less than 21 days during the session of Parliament. So again, I show you the CC. These are all the countries that are, again, in the imperial body. And you have Canada, you have, again, I'm going to read all of them, but Australia, you have New Zealand, you have India, you have, again, also Cyprus, Nigeria, Senegal, so much, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, say Uganda, Kenya, so these are very much, where is it, Singapore, you have Swaziland, Dominica. So as you see, like I say, we have, the House of Windsor. All of the House of Windsor is also mixed in with, other members of the Imperial Institute. So that's why, again, it's very important to, be able. That's why I put and I make mention in the actual picture that So, like I say, this is where they get their, continue their power and their rights from, because they have to have the royal houses within the Imperial Institute because they are family and they have the power. Yeah, so again, that's really it when it comes to, as you can see, the schedules, and it talks about the governing board, but we're gonna go into this even more. Yeah, so again, that's what it is. So now we're gonna go over to dictionary, which is, again, to just close. Just have a word for everyone to be able to, think upon. Just gonna share this. All right, so I'm gonna make it larger. So the word is institute. So I'll try to find a word which described imperial, but I didn't find one in the dictionary, so it's very strange. But again, institute, it goes to begin or start, commence, institute legal proceedings against the manufacturer, and just give you another bunch, and just as you can see, and you have also down here institution, the commencement of something such as a civil or criminal action, and was it elementary rule, principle, or practice, an established organization is one of a public character, such as a facility for the treatment of mentally disabled person, also termed public institution. Institution. Yeah, so as you can see, well, that's what it is. So just give you, to begin, and that's what really is to begin. That's where everything starts. Institute. So if you wanna start something, you have to start a institute. So that's just, quick knowledge for the day, and we're gonna continue with more knowledge for, the next day and forever. So we're gonna keep this going. Yeah, as you know, again, yeah. Solved online, the online business information solution service through legislation.gov.uk for all clients at all levels in all problems. Yeah, you know this again, and today's topic was solved online legislation updates for business solutions and the Imperial Institute Act 1925. Right, and again, Solved Online YouTube platform is to report on business solutions through legislation.gov.uk for all clients by reviewing and highlighting all acts, past and present. Yeah, so also, again, remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to help build a global online business solution system on accountability, sustainability, and transparency in growth and protection. Yes, also, the motto solved online knows that there is no business like the king's business. Alright, so no, again, we're gonna see you and tomorrow. Give thanks and praise and appreciation, and everything right now is what. Alright, so again, see you on the next episode. Appreciate it.